Without a doubt, BTS is growing more popular day by day, with multiple Daesangs bagged year after year, and not to mention how every song they release is a certified hit. It's only natural for them to be the center of everyone's attention, and by everyone, I mean literally, as their fan base spreads across the globe, with millions of fans ready to cheer on the boys anywhere and anytime. Behind all the massive support the boys are receiving though, sad to say there are still people who think that it's okay to throw hate to this hardworking artist, proving that you can never have it all. Most of the time, haters would bring their grievances online through spiteful comments directed to the boys. And since BTS loves doing live streams, especially using VLIVE, you can only expect what would happen next. With every VLIVE BTS would host, millions of fans will definitely tune in. But unfortunately, among this legion of fans are haters, just lurking around and waiting for the perfect timing to spoil the moment. Of course, it would be impossible for the boys not to notice, especially when these problematic people flood the comment section with their bad vibes, to the point that there was even a time Jimin was visibly affected when he saw the negative words directed at him during one of their many VLives. Can you imagine being bombarded with that much negativity in real time? I could never, that's for sure. But in case you wanted to get the full story, keep watching because I'll be disclosing some of the moments the boys of BTS were attacked by haters. And honestly, this needs to stop. We all know haters never wait for the right moment to strike. Rather, they take the initiative to seize every chance they have just to spread hate to idols they don't, which is absolutely uncalled for. This is exactly what happened with Jimin during one of their recent VLives. ARMYs would agree that Jimin is one of the sweetest boys out there, and I don't really understand how can people hate him. Well, they actually do, and they make sure the members know it as they comment away during the mentioned live. The Magnet line was actually very silent during the live since they were seated up front, which also means they have the best view of the comments coming in during the broadcast. But fans pointed out how Jimin was uncharacteristically silent, let alone looked very upset. To give you a little background of what transpired a couple of days before that, Big Hit actually posted Jimin's concept photo version 1 for their upcoming release Butter, where the idol was rocking a chick skirt ensemble. Well, haters thought it would be fun to poke at the styling of the said photo and caused a buzz by saying that Jimin looked too feminine. So during the live, Jimin was seen staring at his phone rather seriously before ultimately putting it down. Not to mention how he looks tired with puffy eyes and seemingly forced smiles. Many fans assumed that there were also hate comments during the live stream that added more stress to the idol. Even RM and Suga noticed Jimin's behavior and were also seen looking upset. In the end, no one really knew what went wrong, but I know we all want nothing like that to happen again. Well, to break your bubble, another similar incident happened, this time with V. Okay, since Tete loves listening to ARMY's worries and trying to help them resolve things that are bothering them, V came up with a VLive with that concept in mind. He even called it Kim Taehyung's counseling session, which is very cute for him. It was very healing to say the least, and having your idol listen to your problems and eventually give a piece of advice to make things better is almost a dream come true, right? Well, not until haters came into the picture. At some point, V shared that he bought new clothes and even happily showed ARMYs 2 of them. Then, the unexpected happened. Someone commented that the shirts wouldn't look good on him. V reacted rather calmly after reading the comment, but he made sure to point out how it's not very nice to say that, especially to someone like him who loves challenging himself. He even asked the fan to say it again and say it would make him cry if they keep telling him it doesn't suit him. Luckily, other fans, I mean the true ones, made the situation better by reassuring V that the shirts will definitely suit him and that it will look good on him, which he truly does.
야, 이거다, 이거.
야, 얼굴이 다 한다, 태호아.
야, 이게 A컷이네.
This obviously made the idol feel better since he started smiling again, as he thanked ARMYs for praising him. See, that's how you were supposed to interact with the boys during times like this. Since these incidents kept on happening, many fans are left with a big question mark waiting to be answered, as they try and understand why the boys are getting so much hate despite how hardworking and accomplished they are. Well, this is because as much as the boys are receiving massive support from people that love them, the amount of hate they are getting is also as much, or if not, twice than the support they are getting. Since we all know popular kids are usually the target of haters who think they are way better. That's why, while they top countless charts whenever they release a song, the boys also top the list for being the most hated K-pop group today. Okay, before you blow off, let me clarify. They aren't hated because they are not doing well. In fact, it's the opposite. Due to their rapid rise into stardom, the 7 boys found themselves receiving hate from many people. And most of the time, this negativity is shoved in front of their faces. And unfortunately, this was again not the last time the boys encountered these small-minded people, because they continue to receive hate outside VLIVE and other social media platforms. For example, the infamous feud between ARMYs and Blink, where BTS fans called out Blinks for their toxic and insensitive comments about the boys. This incident took Twitter by storm, as both fandoms weren't very willing to back down. Yet again, it had been said that BTS had been receiving hate since time immemorial. Do you even remember the fiasco during their debut days? There were even people who said that their debut album would bring them demise, and that the boys wouldn't last more than 2 years. During this time, leader RM made an appearance in Mnet's 4 Question show, where he read out loud hate comments directed at them. Most of it was the usual, like saying BTS's songs aren't good enough, or they can't even be considered as a hip-hop group. Some haters commented on their looks, saying they were not idol material. RM was visibly upset, or even pissed, as he read through them with a grimace on his face. And I know this was very frustrating, but the leader remained composed and answered the negativity using his wit and confidence. When asked what he has to say to people that hate them, RM gave a short but very impactful answer: "I will prove it to you all." And that's exactly what the boys did, because despite how they were dubbed as the most hated group during their debut, they proved to the people who were attacking them that their words won't affect their dreams, and their goals are much more important than the negativity they are receiving. Suga even shared how he doesn't waste his time reading them. He even addressed this during one of his live streams, saying, quote, "You guys worry about hate comments. I kind of feel bad for those people writing them because I don't really read them." He also added that their agency will probably sue those people so they can go ahead and write some more. That's a total serve if you'd ask me. It's been a tough ride for BTS, and as they continue to dominate the music industry, this kind of situation is far from over. Luckily, the boys are not alone, since they have each other, and most importantly, they have their armies who will continue to support them and defend them from the shade haters might throw at them. How about you? Let us know how you would deal with these haters if given the chance to. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and stay tuned for more. See you next time. Bye!